Hey everybody, Warren here, and welcome to Money and Banking, BA312. Um, Most of you have been in classes before. I do about 3 classes every term, and I just did the videos for the other 2 classes. I got all brand new people in there, so only familiar folks are you guys. So just want to welcome to another course. Got my if you were in the last term with me, a couple of you were, you probably seen this picture of Seattle, but most of you haven't seen it. So I used to live there, so that's why I got that up. Um, I'm gonna jump right in here. I assume, like I say, most of you've been with me before, and a couple that aren't. I assume you know how to navigate around in the course room here. You got 2 ways. You can scroll down to different weeks, or you can just do it from this left side over here. And we do our modules. So this course about money and banking. One of the things I cover here, because every course I have 1 or 2 students who will get in touch with me like halfway through the course and, hey, I haven't been able to find my book, and it's right here. So this is the only place you can get your textbook anymore, is through the Canvas system here. So you click on there 1 time, and then you click 1 more time, and that opens up your book, and there it is. So just so you know that there. Okay, so jumping into week 1. You got your to-do list, presentations. We do something different in this course. So you got this neat little feature here where you can go in here and you can play, you can play around and play with some flashcards. So I mean, those of you that like that type of learning, um, it should open up here. But yeah, so I mean, you got so this is a good tool for you to do to do some of that. So let me go back. All right, so besides that, you got your presentations, and this first week you've got 3 chapters. First one, chapter 1, all right, deals with introduction to money and banking, into the system itself. So those of you who've been with me before, I harp a lot on, I like slides because they're kind of visual. This one don't have a lot. There's only like 12 of them, but just gives a brief overview of the system itself. The other thing I tell you about is paying attention to definitions and terms and concepts. As they're usually in quizzes and exams, but it's also, you just need to understand what they are. Part of this course does have a little math in it, but you should be okay. Second chapter, financial system and the economy. So there again, let me see here. That one has, okay, now this one has 60 slides in it. The first chapter is just pretty much an overview, and then you get into the the nuts and bolts of things here. So chapter 2 covers the financial system, the economy. So a lot of information in here. Again, you've heard me say this before, but making school part of what you do instead of something you're doing on Sunday night or a morning you have off. You need to be doing it every day, be it a half hour, whatever time you can. I realize you can't, you may not be able to do the 10 or 20 hours a day recommended for courses. That's any school you go to, is like they expect you to be putting 10 hours a week into a course. So I understand that may not be possible, but if it is, great. But if not, you need to be putting something in, and it needs to be every day, part of your life. All right. So anyway, so chapter 2 will cover all the financial systems and economies, and then chapter 3 we will have the money system and payment system. So again, a lot of information here, and that's why you can't do it all in one night. You need to be doing this early in the week and then reviewing it again as the week goes on, so you can actually learn the material, learn how it works, and all interchanges and so forth. So we also got the discussion for week 1. Okay, and so here you go. The straightforward question. So, so there's lots of reasons already in the chapters on this one, and then let's look at the homework. And in the homework, I believe, is questions out of the text. All right. I will also mention, make sure you always scroll down when you get in this little box here, in case there's more questions down here. Sometimes this will be filled. And every once in a while, a student won't scroll down and catch that 3rd question or something like that. So anyway, so questions for review, chapter 2 and 3. So you got, the different ones here. So again, in case you don't know, the easy way to get there, you get to your book. You got chapter 1, which don't, because that was a brief review. So you go down here to this next part 1 of the book. There it has chapter 2 for you. Right arrow on that. Go down here and you got your questions and review. Okay, and then you have, I'm sorry, you can hit this one more time, and it'll break it down to review questions or numerical exercises. So you got either or there. So this way you're able to, there they are. So that's the quick and easy way to get there. So yeah, make sure these are the ones you're doing and not some other ones, because there's different ones. There's problem exercises, so that's, make sure you're doing these ones. All right, and I think, okay, making sure we don't have a research project in this course. Okay, but that's a good thing, because like I said, there is some, there is a final, and then you have the weekly quizzes. The quizzes have 20 questions, and like I say, these the weekly homeworks, like the numerical exercises, or there might be a little math in there. So, but either way, we'll get you through it. If you do have problems, let me know. We've been using the Canvas system. Those of you already, you know me, I'm easy to get in touch with. Pretty much 7 days a week guy. You send me a note, I'll get back with you. You also got my phone number if you want to give me a text or a call, whatever the case is. Our email. Let me know. The only other thing I do for those couple of you that are new is I do a test question every week. So those of you who were with me I think last week, it's probably the same test question. Let's see here. So this was a test question. I'm one of those grandparents that shows off a kid, but it also makes for a good test question because it's not expected. So anyway, so here you go. This is from a week ago. So when if you post the reply in the discussion, you can say what you saw the video, and hey, you saw whatever this was. So all right. With that, I'll let you all go. Again, welcome to another course. What else here? Yeah, that's it. Welcome. Get in touch if you need anything, and have a great week. Take care.